Okay. Hello, hello. This is day 4 of a conversation a day. Uh, it's well past midday. Also, I'm wearing this scarf because I currently don't have much clothes on apart from like underpants and like shorts, and I'm just like too lazy to actually put a shirt on. And if you could see my room right now, it's actually like there's just a pile of stuff over there, and then I just kind of cleared out some shit because I'm just fucking around, experimenting, seeing, and yeah, I guess today we just hop into it, talk about stuff. I guess. Do excuse me if I seem a bit like disoriented. It's been a very slow day. But what are we talking about today? I don't quite know what I want to talk about because it could be so many things to talk about. Like, I have a belief, a theory, that I feel like I want to share. Disclaimer: it's just a personal belief. I'm not saying this is the actual case of the world, so you don't have to take it as word or as law. But I think it's an interesting belief to have. I don't know how well backed up it is with science or any of that. I don't really particularly care how well backed up it is, but it's a pet theory of mine that I have. Maybe it's been like, shown in other places, but it goes like this, right? On some context, I am a big believer of the collective unconscious of Carl Jung, on the theories of that lay there within of archetypes and human behavior and how the unconscious mind is affecting us as a whole and individually through these archetypes. Now, I am no fucking expert on Carl Jung, right? Dri- I would not consider myself to have deep or driven deep, driven. I would not consider myself to have like gone really deep into the works of Carl Jung and have like understood every single concept that he's talking about. No, I consider myself more of a fan and have some like basic understanding of what he's saying, or I like to think I do. But something that I've come up with, maybe it's something that's also in his work, is just this theory of unconscious, subconscious communication, or more specifically, it's my explanation as to the concept of manifestation. I just want to say, I had a kind of shitty day yesterday, so I feel like I'm over explaining myself. But to get back into it, it is my belief that manifestation. Power off. It is my belief that manifestation is communication. So we're going into like the spiritual side of things right now. So if you're like very scientifically minded, I need you to like to suspend your disbelief for a second, right? Though I think a part of me also, I'm explaining. Fuck it. I don't know why I'm going back and forth. I feel like redoing the video entirely, but anyways, fuck, dog. No, if I redo it, then I'm gonna be like, no, I don't want. That's the whole point. It's supposed to be raw, unfiltered. I mean, yes, I do some edits with my shit, but like, it's raw. It's like, it's me, and trying to put on as less of a mask as possible. So if I'm jumbled up and a bit fucked up, then like that's just how it's gonna appear. Um, right, manifestation comes through communication. What do I mean by that? I believe, well, we know for a fact the human brain takes in millions upon millions and millions of details per second, like a fuck ton of information. It's just absorbing all that information constantly over and over again. We can't process that all consciously. So the brain gives us a summary of what it takes in. That's the first big part of my theory, right? That's the first piece of information that really made me think about this thing. It's just the fact that there's so much information that we cannot consciously handle, but subconsciously we we are absorbing that. Okay. Secondly, coincidences and the idea of subconscious communication, because it's like whenever you get to know somebody really well, or like you're really in tune with somebody, sometimes there are these coincidences, and of course you can believe in coincidences, but I think sometimes like there's some things that happen where it's just like, was that really a coincidence, or did we kind of just like think about it and did at the same time? Like for instance, I don't know. Okay, my brain is still fucking fried. God. I'm gonna have to create another video in the future at some point re-explaining this, because right now I feel like I'm not explaining it well. Um, but basically, ah, raw shit, dog. Raw shit. You can't. Fuck, man. I I think I almost had an episode yesterday. Like I took some shit I wasn't supposed to take, and I think the only reason I didn't have an episode was because like my friends hit me up and they're like, "Yo, one of our friends is like super fucked up right now," so that kind of took me out of it because I was worrying about somebody else. Um, Speaking of subconscious communication, she drank too much, which is usually not possible. She didn't even drink that much. She drank like half a bottle, and somehow got drunk off that. I have a wild theory. It doesn't really make sense, but like I personally feel like they saved me from just fully going under, and that that's hitting me hard. Um, because it always feels like whenever I start to make any kind of progress in my life, or when I start to, not just progress, but when I start to become more open with myself, try to handle my issues a bit more, try to uncover the pains and frustrations that I go through, it's those times that I'm like really more vulnerable to like just like fucking crashing the fuck out. I mean, I also know that with my with my brain chemistry, I shouldn't be like substances. That is not the route for me. It's like I'm taking a gamble every time I smoke a joint or like take something else. Like I'm taking a gamble that this time that I might not have an episode. Like I might have an episode. Um, but also like I was saying, just very it's demoralizing because it's like I always feel like I'll have these runs of just amazing fortitude, resilience, and activity, and I feel like that's something like people can relate to. Like just going on these amazing, like you're on top of the world, you're fucking killing it, you're going crazy with it, but then all of a sudden you just get hit with like this one persistent issue, this archetype, this psyche thing, this subconscious block that you have that's just in your fucking head, right? Um, I and it really sucked because I go to this rap atelier every week, right? It's like a rap atelier. It's a rap workshop basically. That's what we call it. And I love to go there. I'm not the best freestyler or rapper or anything like that, but I just love to go there and just like put some words, and sometimes we perform. And I'm not the best performer. I'm lacking in a lot of things, but it's really nice most of the time. I'm more of a quiet person, not really talking too much. But yesterday was so shit. It was so ass. I did not like it at all. And that's just like, dog. 3 days ago, I started the 4 days ago, I started this thing, this video a day thing. I was really in the dumps. 2 days, I was like, oh shit, da da da. Then bam, here we're gonna drag you to the edge of fucking psychosis. But then I can't really blame anybody else but myself, right? Like, dog, just don't do that. Why would you take that? Why would you? Right? And I asked myself, why did I? But it's like in the moment, I mean, I thought about it. I understood it. I was worried about it, and I think I mitigated it because like I was offered more. But that still isn't an excuse. I just shouldn't be playing with my fucking brain chemistry like that. Right. So that's why I'm kind of in the jumble right now. And then I went to go and help my friend out after all the chaos.